Okay, so what's your name?
Dan Cooper.
Dan Cooper, I'm Frankie B.
Hi.
All right, so we were talking, and you were talking about you wanted to be an astronaut?
Yeah, long time ago.
And who was an astronaut that you knew of?
Oh man, I can't even remember anybody now.
But wasn't it somebody you said, your uncle or somebody?
No, I wanted to be.
And what
I had
happened?
met a few people when I was younger.
And what happened?
Might be thinking of somebody else.
All right, but what happened though?
I was born with spinal meningitis and spinal meningococcal, so no military would let me in any of their jets. So pretty much wanting to become an astronaut was non-existent at that point. I was in the Civil Air Patrol when I was younger. I wasn't far away from getting a pilot's license, but actual military wouldn't do anything for me.
All right, so if you could, would you be an astronaut now?
Yeah, I would still go to space. Yeah.
What if I told you that we haven't gone anywhere?
Oh yeah, all those theories.
No, I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, I know. I've
so
watched.
let me ask you a question. Do you believe we went to the moon?
Yes, I do.
Why do you believe that?
Not just the footage and everything. It's I don't know. It's we've gone to the moon.
All right. So what makes you say it? Because you sound like you're.
Well, when I was in junior high, I had a science teacher, Mr. Malawi, and he was actually part of the NASA, not the crew, but behind the scenes of the crew. This is the shuttle that blew up. That he was part of the people that was involved in all of that. Not like the bad part of it, but I mean he was part of it. Like he had taken the year off and was involved in all of that.
Wow. Was he like friends with the people that died?
Yeah. He had met all of them. He'd met everybody through there. So.
Wow. Can you get in touch with him now? No, huh?
Oh, I haven't talked to
it's
him.
So long, 30, 40 years, right?
25, 30 years. Yeah, I'm 45 now, so it was probably about 16.
It was like 86, I think, right?
Yeah, it was. Yep.
What if I told you that all those people that went up was like 7 people?
Yeah.
What if I told you 6 of them are still alive? And one died of natural causes.
I'd have to see it to believe it. That's me.
Well, there's plenty of videos. Actually, the woman, the teacher, the woman,
yeah,
she's a professor in Harvard.
There ain't no way, man.
I'm telling you, if you
no way.
Well, why do you say that?
Like my teacher met her and knew who she was, and just for how distraught he was over everything, he ended up taking time off work because of it, but he still came up to talk to us and saw all of us at the school. And
so he was at the funeral maybe and stuff?
Yeah, he was involved in all of that whole thing. He was, I don't know exactly what he did for it, but he was on the ground here doing something for it. And like he went, that whole year he was gone.
Well, you know, a couple of people went to the one guy and they said to him, "You're that astronaut." And he said, "No, that was my twin brother who died." And then they researched it and found out he don't have a twin brother.
Because he died.
No, well, and I told you the woman is a teacher, a professor in Harvard.
Yeah.
And if I told you supposedly that blew up on the 33rd parallel. And NASA was doing that to mock when Christ died when he was 33.
Oh.
I'm just telling you, but I bet you if you research it, like really dig deep and find out where all those people are, you'll find out that none of them died.
That's just crazy, man.
But I wanted to ask you something. Oh yeah, right now, boss. All right, but I want you think you'll research it and
I'll look it up.
Look it up and let me know.
Okay.
Because I really appreciate it. I don't want to get you in trouble. The big boss is here. I'll spend the money. No, he helps you all the time, this guy. He's a good helper. No, he's working while he's helping me, boss. All right, I'm going to get you in trouble. I want you, we've been lied to big time, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I keep hearing all those theories
Well-
and everything. It's just like there's really aliens at Area 51. You know.
Well, we haven't
all there
had.
is there right now is hippies hanging out, waiting to get shot.
Right, so you do believe there's aliens?
I believe there's something there. That it's storage for something.
But we never
that
had.
got. I don't think there's a little green man with a big head that they got in a cage there, but I believe there is stuff. And it's probably not in Area 51. It's probably something else. But I believe there's a warehouse or something for the government where they do have unknown objects that's not from this world. I mean, there's got to be something else out there.
Yeah, but
we are all that there is in the galaxy. There's no way in hell that this.
But they never show us. They never give us any hands-on proof.
Well,
Aliens have been around since forever, but where is the hands-on proof? That's like if you go to a museum for dinosaurs.
there's proof. You
There's-
just gotta,
if you
there's
ask
nothing,
any-
there's nothing that you can hold on to, but there's signs of this and that. There's, I mean, all the way back from like in Egypt, the what's the word? I can't even think today, man. I'm tired.
The
Hieroglyphics or whatever.
Right.
You know, and the same thing. All different cultures that never met, and they've got the same thing drawn on this wall, carved in the stone.
that's what they tell us.
Huh?
That's what they tell us.
Well, no, there is. I majored in math, minored in history in college, and I did a lot of stuff on like Greek mythology. I did a lot of. I've got a buddy that's been. I think he's got 19 years in college. He was part of the whole thing in the Vatican where they just had a few years back where they opened up all the old scrolls and stuff. He was there translating stuff. His name's Chad Vanderven. He was just on a thing on the History Channel not that long ago about the Freemasons. And but there's too much connectivity between.
Yeah, but where's the hands-on proof? Where's
Well,
the,
I mean, there's them
that's what I'm
civilizations
talking
aren't
about.
around no more, so you can't get no hands-on proof from either one of them, from any of them. But to go to a holy ground in Asia and have these images on the wall, carved in the wall here, and then you go to Egypt and they've got the same images, and then you go down to South America and there's the same images. And
What if I told you that the largest Christian church is in Rome, and if you look at it, it's a picture of a dead sheep
yeah,
with giant locusts in the background.
well,
I'm just telling
a
you.
lot of the religious in history, religious wasn't as soft as what we make it now in our culture.
Right.
Religion was more to beat the people down to keep them in check. So more of that is scaring the locals compared to just giving them something to believe in. That's what's the downfall in our society is right now. Is because more and more people aren't believing, and more people are just doing what they want. But like, I gotta have like hands-on proof. Like,
That's what I'm talking about. I want some hands-on proof of all this stuff.
like I'm
And
not
we never
religious-
get it.
I'm
We
not a
never-
religious man at all. If you ask me, God was just an astronaut. Jesus was an astronaut. He turned one fish into two. That's a multiplying thing. That's science. You know, he knew how to heal the sick. That's medicine. That's just a higher culture and civilization. He walked on water. That's an astronaut with the right suit, just able to walk on top of the surface instead of sinking below. I mean, there's so many different things of Jesus that they say that there's this and there's that, and that he woke up after 3 days after he was dead. He wasn't dead. He was in a coma for 3 days. He just got up and walked out. I mean, there's so much that's not. I just don't grasp. But
All right, but I'm glad we met. I'm glad you talked about it. But do a little research, even if you want. Just Google all those astronauts that were supposedly in that shuttle,
yeah,
and look at all the pictures and where they are today. And then when I get back, I come back. If I see you, let me know.
okay,
You gonna do it? Just check it out.
I will. I'll check it out.
All right. Take care now.
Have a good day.
All right. Well, there you go. I hope I planted a seed. I don't know. He seems pretty. In other words, he has the deep root spirit of deep sleep.